Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Lunch Money. We're your new noon. I'm your host, Gina Savage. I'm a talent booker, producer, comic, whatever. Joined with comedian and host, Christy Miller. Hi, Christy.
Hi. The shade's early, bitch. The shade is early.
It's early because it's Monday. Monday always gets the shade.
Monday is the shady moon day. Monday, darling. It's Monday.
Isn't it that song? Monday, Monday. Can't trust that day. Or is it Sunday?
It's Friday, Friday.
I thought it was every other day. Every other day of the week is fine. Yeah.
I don't know. It's before my time. So all I know is rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hey, rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Speaking of segues and rainy days, it was raining up in Pompano yesterday, and it was raining by you yesterday.
And today. You're all about to make me rain on down. Up in here, up in here. Oh,
DMX.
I know.
You know, he had 15 kids.
Yeah.
A lot of kids, man. You know, he was in jail 30 times.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
The last time he was in jail was in Arizona for tax evasion.
Listen, we all do some stuff. So RIP, right? I didn't listen to, look at me with all due respect. Do I look like I listen to DMX? I'm not but that one song, everybody knew that was the hit, right? Like,
we had a lot of hits.
I know he did, but that was like in my day, that was the hit. We were around the same age. He's a little younger, I think.
Yeah. He's 50, my age.
Yeah, so he's a little younger. Y'all about to make me lose my mind up in here.
Y'all about to make me lose my life up in here, up in here.
Well, I don't want to get all off on a crazy. I don't want to get off on
DMX and the ICU RIP.
I will
up
say
in
that.
Here, up in
here.
Oh,
he had a heart attack, right?
He had a heart attack.
Well, now they're saying, you know who they are? They're saying this guy was in fine condition prior to this heart attack, that he got vaccinated. This is the new.
Oh no, I read that, and it's all someone started that shit. It's a hoax. It's all bullshit. The guy was an addict. He's been battling drugs for years. He's been in and out of rehabs more than men have been in and out of me. Hey! Whoever wrote that is an asshole, and it's fake. Stop with the vaccine bullshit. DMX died because he was a junkie wonky woozy woo.
All right. Well, RIP. But listen, I don't trust a lot of the news anymore, right? I just don't.
That's why you have to do that little thing called research. And if you read something, make sure it's a viable source. Because half the time it's Russian bots and stupid people.
Okay, so you want to know how long it takes to go down a rabbit hole of research? I just don't have time, so I'm going to believe what I want to believe, and that's what most Americans do. We just believe what we want to believe, and I can't speak for all Americans, but that's probably why half the country feels one way, the other half feels another.
Because we're living in two separate realities, and America is a big rabbit hole of dumb.
Hi, Monday. We're the new noon.
We are your new noon, but we're not your stupid noon. Hey,
we're not your stupid.
No, we're not.
We're not stupid.
We're your new noon.
We're a thoughtful noon. Anyway, RIP. And there were, listen, I hate to bring up, like, we did this not so long ago. This these people dying in threes. It's always been that way since I'm a kid. My mom would say it's always threes. It's always in threes. They're always in threes.
Everybody goes in a threesome.
If only.
Right? Could you imagine that threesome that happened this week? Hot.
Ooh, no, she better don't.
But yeah, we lost. we lost. Yeah. Well, we lost. I mean, look, this was even. I was probably 10 or 12 when Ann Bates, who was 74 from Saturday Night Live, comedy writer, passed recently. I had to put my glasses on for that, as if that was going to make me smarter and or funnier.
And you know what I want to say right now to Ann Bates? Dead from New York. It's Saturday night.
She would have appreciated. I'm pretty sure if she had any sense of humor, which she did.
She was the queen.
So funny, I forgot to laugh.
Better laugh now. You might forget later.
Listen, I don't know how much of her content over the years I actually, because at the time you're watching it, when you're my age, at that time, you're like 10, 11. I wasn't like, who's writing this? I was 10. Some people that are smart and become writers and authors later are like, who's writing these jokes? Not me. I was just like, this is good. And I like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. She's a pioneer for us women, and God rest her soul. And, that's two sad ones that have gone this week. And, Saturday Night Live has actually been kind of hitting again, which it's been in a low bullshit unfunny hole for a long time. And this last weekend, I thought I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched Weekend Update because Punky Johnson finally got her Weekend Update, because she's a featured cast member. And her and the Asian kid, what's his name?
Owen, no, Bowen Yang.
Yeah, Bowen Yang.
Owen. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Horrible. Yeah, right. No, I meant horrible that I didn't know his name, but Bowen Yang. Yeah.
Wuhan, China. Hey, is this thing on? No, his glacier thing, his Titanic sinking the glacier bit, hilarious.
Yes, that whole show was like on point. I think they've had a lot of they've had a couple of really on points this season, and then they've had a couple of moments where not quite. But when they hit, they've been hitting really hard. Strong, like the old days. Yeah, I have to say,
and I love it. It's like they're fighting back this cancel shit, and it also depends on who the host is too. If you notice, like I really feel like Bill Burr and Chappelle hosting kind of, that tight asshole just kind of relaxed a little bit, so you get the tip of the head in. Too soon?
No, it's not. It's not too soon. It's never too soon for the tip of the head. Anyway, see, that's what non-cancel culture says. That's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. He's never too soon for the tip of the head. Or the tip of the hat. Good morning to you. It's the new noon. Yeah, Carrie Mulligan, by far one of the smarter, I'm not saying, but so smart. You can see that every sketch was, it felt thought out, and you felt the brainstorming, if that makes sense. Oh, we could do this. Oh, we could do that.
Well, it's almost like I think people are relaxing a little bit and kind of like, okay, we can say this without worrying, all last season, pre-COVID was just.
Yeah, I mean, they had some really fun sketches there. There was one about, the lesbian sketch where it's a period drama, and and I think it actually was called Lesbian Period something. It was called.
Hilarious.
I didn't write.
I have to watch it.
But yeah, they're all these period dramas where here they are washing carrots, and their hands touch and stuff. But it's the whole thing was hilarious. And even from the get in that the game show one, just real quick, where Keenan is like this game show host, and I think he's talking about, he's introduced as being half vaccinated, right? And I'm like, it's gonna be the show's gonna be fire. I mean, how many of us are walking around half vaccinated?
Well, what I always tell people is because I've had my first shot, I wear my mask here now. Half mask.
Yeah. we're just all up in each other's business, which was, another thing. And real quick, and I just want to touch on this one last thing with it.
Yep.
So they have this Star Trek sketch, and like with these two like millennial types and it's like cancel culture. So like, they're easily offended. They're in like the new Star Trek, whatever.
Right.
And they're just sitting there like they're getting, what's her name? And she's like, oh, I can't believe he doesn't know my name or whatever. And she's like offended. And then, and then it's like, oh, this is a toxic environment. And then, and it's like, I need to speak my truth at the Star Trek fucking, and you want to, and that's what I want to do with your truth. That's what I want to do with a lot of people's truth. I'm thinking, what happened to just fucking having even, some balls? Anybody like what? I mean, this show's ballsy, but like, stop the whining.
Well, it's because nobody knows who the fuck they are.
Yeah,
and they all need a pronoun, and they all need a category to fit in. Just shut up and be. Just be unapologetically you, and who gives a fuck? And then we won't be so triggered.
I'm all for being heard, because I mean, I do feel that there are places to be heard. I'm all for it, but like fucking lighten the fuck up when it comes to comedy.
Yeah.
Like that is the one place where you should be allowed to offend, and everybody knows you're doing it for joke purposes. Like that should be at least the freaking one place where you're right.
Comedy should be Switzerland. Comedy should be Switzerland.
Oh no.
You know what? Oh, comedy should be the hotel in John Wick, where all the assassins go and they can't fight, they can't kill each other. It's all, neutral grounds.
That's a good analogy. And and
good night.
Any chance I can drift off into Keanu Reevesville for a minute? Look, I'm the fluff portion of the show. Let's change the subject. Keanu Reeves. Hi, I just drifted.
When you said fluff portion, I was thinking fluffer for Keanu Reeves.
If only. All right,
Keanu, my jaw unhinges for purposes. If you're watching, Keanu, my jaw unhinges.
Listen, shout out to Keanu.
Anaconda, don't want. Sorry.
Who seems to be one of the more thoughtful celebrities out there. I saw him on. I saw some clip with him and Colbert. I think Colbert asked him like, what do you think happens when you die? And I think he answered some. Yeah.
Whoa.
No, he said, I think those who love you, when people die, those who love you miss you. It was like the sweetest answer. And
was it Villain's head? Oh, you beautiful babes from England, in which we have traveled through time. Would you go to the prom with us in San Dimas? We'll have the most excellent time. Why do I still know this?
I don't know, but
why?
Because you're a true comedian and you're supposed to know those types of things. I'm just gonna say I fell in love a little bit more. And to Keanu Reeves's credit, I don't know the man. He married a woman like in his age freaking range. He didn't go, like he's like,
and she's like an art gallery, like
like please, thank
brilliant,
you,
like a brain, and
thanks for stepping up as a man and not being threatened by a woman that's like doing her thing and like can have an actual conversation with you and that doesn't have to look up to you like you're the
So Keanu, if you're hearing us, call us side pieces.
Listen, I'll run errands at this point for you. How about that? Right? I'll run some errands, and look, that's my big goal in life is to run errands for Keanu Reeves. Well, that's it.
Well,
this has been your new noon. I'm out.
Just take your vagina off and put it up on the shelf right here. You're done.
Sometimes we really don't know where this show is going, right? Am I right?
Am I right?
Caller,
are you there? Hey, but you know who's not there anymore? Prince Phillip. Hey, who saw that one coming at 199?
He's ancient. He's He's so old. Yeah, he's up there. It was,
he's so old. He remembers when slavery was new.
He does.
When he sent them over, go get them. It was on his watch.
I know.
Like, holy shit. This dude, like, it was like, he reminds me of that guy in Poltergeist. You're all gonna die. Well, sweetie, you did. You're dead. Hey.
I'm going to tell you, I don't think the queen's going to make it. I don't think, you know how that goes. The one partner goes, and then, they've been together forever and ever and ever. They're going to trust me.
Well, yeah, when your
mark my words.
Yeah. Well, when your cousin husband dies, you just fill it in with your son cousin. Hey, Charles, you want to come in here, sweetie, and lick mama's pussy? You want to get the royal crown, sweetie? You like that crown on your face? You like that? Nothing?
We're your new noon. I love it. Listen, I'm double fisting.
Wow.
I'm double fisting.
Wow.
Today's beverage is sponsored by whatever that what was it called? The rocket, the blaster.
That sounds like my vibrator.
I'm so out of it. The bullet.
Oh, the bullet. Oh, you know those things that go flying in the hood and kill people? Oh, yeah, the bullet.
I didn't make a bullet drink, but apparently I used the bullet containers as my beverage holder. It's a glass. What's wrong with me today? It's whatever. That's how I talk. The thing that is the thing. Yeah. And then I'm at the worst scenario possible here. I'm drinking lemon juice and coffee, which it's like a morning explosion of epic proportions is going to happen here.
Well, when you dehydrate from the coffee, you'll rehydrate with the lemon.
But shouldn't you? This is like is it acidity? Should you be doing this? Is this a combo that you should even have?
Well, it's not going to hurt you. It's actually good for you, but it's going to make your stomach upset.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
This is my cup today. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh, what a cunt I think you are. That's my nursery rhyme.
It's one of my faves.
It's my nighttime nursery rhyme. Sing it to me, mama. Mama, sing me my song.
Give it to me, baby. Okay, I'm nuts. I love it. Anytime we could sing that. You know what other big news we have?
What's that?
I mean, this was groundbreaking news, I thought. And I'm not trying to, but when I read it, I was kind of like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm reading what I'm reading. Pete Davidson moved out of his mom's house that he bought for her. Or maybe not, I don't know. He moved out.
He's not old enough to move out of his house. He's supposed to be 45 and living in your mother's basement.
Pete moved out.
He got his own apartment. Oh my God, Petey got his own apartment. Oh,
could the press be more intrusive? So they show you it's probably not his apartment, but they show you maybe it is his apartment before. I mean, I'm sure it was on the market.
It's probably the staged apartment they use when they show you the apartment. You know that,
right? But it's the apartment most likely, because it was probably people. He wasn't the only one. I'm sure interested in this $1.2 million home
on Staten Island,
but it's got great views, and he could, I'm telling you, his friends got to be crashing out there. I mean, that's going to be. I mean, he's got to have to. He's got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So from my mouth to Pete, that's a lot of money and a nice place. Don't let your friends fuck it up.
Yeah, don't let Joey.
He's like, who are you? Shut up! You never put me on stage.
Don't let Joey Gay come over.
Where is he? I haven't seen him. Please, have you seen Joey's? I saw it. I'm not in a long time, and I wasn't there on any sexual mission. Okay, but I did see his place.
Nice.
One time, wasn't bad.
Well, Pete, but, you need an opener. Let me know.
Yeah, right. Well, congratulations, Pete. It's a big move.
Yeah,
and it's a lovely place.
Congrats. Out of your mom's house.
Good for you. Big news. Big news.
Big news for a chooch from Staten Island.
But you know, the best was like TMZ reported it, and the comments underneath it were like, "This is news." Like people were like appalled. Like, really? Like that must be a slow news day. Yeah, but it was funny.
But they don't understand is that in Staten Island, that is big. Anyone that moves out of their mom's house within Brooklyn, Queens, or Staten Island,
right?
It's
huge. Yeah, he's under 40. He moved out. God bless. Okay.
God, he got out early. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. All right. What else do I have to talk to you about? No.
Uh-oh.
No. What about our weeks? Talk about our weeks real quick, and then we do have some mail. Yeah.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Yeah. What was your week like prior to Monday?
Had a spot at Broadway again this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Worked with me and Ginas, and it was a lot of fun. And it was very interesting because I forgot, opening weekend, everybody's shows were sold out in New York City. It was beautiful. Like, comedy's back. Comedy's back. Woo! Well, that was Easter weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
And now?
This last weekend, Ginas, we got a good room. The 7:30 show, we had a really good room. We weren't sold out, but we were close.
But it was good.
But we're only at third capacity, so we're only allowed in the red room at 7:30 is only like 30 people, and they're only allowed 50 downstairs in the main room. So we had probably about 22.
Okay,
which was great. They were amazing. The audience was amazing, and as always. And then downstairs in the main room for the 9 o'clock.
Yes.
2. You can't see me?
No. Oh, now I can't. I don't have my glasses on. So
these two were at the table. Yeah, I felt really bad for the 9 o'clock show. Not really, but I did.
Well, it was hilarious. Just from looking at it, like online and looking what's being promoted. There's such an oversaturation. There's so many clubs now, so many venues, and if it's not open 100%, it's going to be pockets of
And right now they're not really paying us comics because they don't really have the funds, because we're just trying to get the clubs open again so we have a place to work when we're at full capacity, when everybody's vaccinated. And so I don't mind pitching in. It doesn't bother me for a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these clubs are putting in these bringer shows, these independently produced. I love how bringers now become independently produced. It's like the way minimum wage became essential workers. Same shit. And so you have all these independent shows going in there, which is smart for the club owner, but it sucks for the comics. But and it's a big catch-22 unless you're at the cellar or working at the stand. You're really not going to be working. All like even like the rooms I see are not doing the normal lineups that they're used. So I'm like, these guys are doing total independent shows because they're just trying to let them do the work so they don't have to pay the comics and they can get the drinks, which I understand. So I'm totally willing to like do a show or do something somewhere for someone like an independent show or whatever to help build everything back up again so we have places to play. But at the same time, it's like, oh, do I want to go through that stress?
Right.
It's a catch-22. So like a mutual friend of ours, she was going to put me on the email list for the shows, for the outdoor shows. She never did because they're doing shows now, and I never got an email for a Vail. So, because I told her I'd love to do it just so I can work, and get this stuff worked out so I can go on the road. I need to work out. And I'm like, don't lie to me. I don't like that shit. So, but like Ginas has been like, listen, bitch, you want to come over? You want to do the show with me? We'll do it together. We'll pack it in or whatever. I don't care. I'm like,
I love that. I love
Ginas impression.
I know, but
But she's everything.
Right. She's everything.
And I'll help, and I'll do anything to help her. So,
of course. And you know what, you genuinely close those shows out really well when you're there for her. So that's you know, it's a good way to close those shows.
Yeah.
So that's good. It's good.
But no, it's good. It feels really good to be on stage in front of people again. This like that long story. Christy, you're pulling a Barry Ribs. You're circling the runway, land the plane. But yeah. But you know, it's been great being in front of audiences again. It's been really great.
You know what I find great? I find you know, because I was, as most people know now, I was kind of not in comedy. You know, I kind of wasn't in comedy for a second pre-COVID, and then COVID, and then like, who am I now that I'm like getting my shit together? And by the way, I'm on the amends tour now, and I say that I'm on the amends tour. I'm on an amends tour, but I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in a genuine way. But so as I emerge, right, what am I doing, right? So I've got the shows at the Dubliner, right? That's going great.
Amazing.
But you know, and you know, like I get it. Like there's lots of comedy here, just like in New York. Here it's far more open, right?
Right.
At the same time, it comes with a certain degree of politics that I'm trying to avoid. You know, don't want to step on anybody's toes, not trying to infringe on your shiz.
No.
You know, just want to put on a show, right? So I've started, you know, I've got my thinking cap on, and I've got some other venue that I'm not going to mention, but it's gonna, if this goes down, do Tony Soprano, say these words, if this goes down, this is gonna be great. So say it as Tony Soprano.
If this goes down, it's gonna be great. A big puss. If it goes down, it's gonna be great.
That's right.
He's gonna put the emphasis on the last syllable.
That's right. So if that's what I want. If that goes down, it's going to be great. Yeah. Kind of like something with the tongue he does too, but whatever.
Yes, because he's got a lisp.
Yes, I like it.
There's a speech impediment.
I like it.
Hi, I'm Tony Sopranos, and I got a speech impediment. I'm gonna fucking whack your ass. Want to have a sit down? We're gonna have a sit down.
No. I got it. You know, I love right. No, it's great. I love your impression. Where'd you go? Come back, you. All right. Well, I can go off on a Tony Soprano fucking, you know, binge with you, but we've got to wrap it up because we are a half-hour program. I will be at the Dubliner this Wednesday, Sunshine State Comedy, produced by myself and Johnny Azari, but Johnny's been busy, but we got stuff coming up, and headlining is James Altucher for that show. And Zach McGovern's always there and stuff like that, and who else? This kid, Jared Stein, and Mike Penzaca. Yes, Mike, am I saying your name wrong? And she's out. Oh, you know what I just remembered? So with all this death, I was telling you one day, remember what I was telling you?
Yes, I do. I totally remember.
So one day, Christy's like, you know, when we die, you know, hopefully not too soon, you're going to get a text. Somebody's going to get a text about you or me. And the text is going to be like, did you hear Gina died? And you're going to be like, yeah, I heard. All right. Where do you want to get, what do you want for dinner? Where you want to go to eat? I said it better when we were talking about.
What are you doing? You said, what are you doing later?
Right. It was like, Gina's dead. Yeah. What are you doing later? Nobody gonna, when you die, people are like, wow, that's fucked up for her. She's dead. And you know, everybody walks around like, yay, we're still alive. Am I wrong? Somebody must have done that joke. Okay.
They probably have. If not, they have now. This week I will be, God, I got a lot of, we're still doing a lot of the Zoom stuff. And I just got, I've got 1, 2, 4 shows this week. All Zooms, because I go far in this fucking world, but it's a lot of fun. It's with the Broadway Comedy Club comedy therapy shows that I've been doing. One is I think it's what night is it? Let me look. Sorry. The 15th is a new. It's all of us. It's me, Carol Montgomery, Anita Wise, and a bunch of like other old like Jim Madrinos were. It's a new material night. The show's $5. It's on Zoom at 8:00. I'll post the links on my Instagram and on Facebook, but it's all of us just doing new stuff we've never done before. And I have a bunch of new stuff that I'm going to do on the 15th, and it's going to be great. Then we're going to do a late night show, like a late night, like comedy battle. And there's a whole bunch of stuff coming this week. So just check my Instagram at Christy Miller Comedy and follow me. So, but yeah.
Good stuff. I forgot to mention it. Yeah, go ahead.
And Christy Unleashed is back this week.
Right, because you're out of jail.
Yes. Like DMX, I'm out of jail, but I'm still alive. So we'll be here Wednesday night, Christy Unleashed at 9 p.m. on govsradio.com with special guest Vicky Cooperman.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
We like Vicky Cooperman. Yeah, I forgot. I'm doing a Zoom seminar thing with Bob DeBono and
great.
Quentin Heggs and
Q.
Yeah, Q. And oh my God, I'll send you maybe we'll put it all in the link.
Put it all in the thing.
That's tonight, Monday night at 8 p.m. So
tonight, Monday night also, I'm doing headlining the Good Karma Comedy Festival for Frank Vignola. He asked me to do
that's right. Yeah, good. Nice. All right, so we're busy. We're busy making no money, by the way.
Yeah, we're busy Zooming.
We better get this. We better get.
Who's zooming who? Who's zooming? Sorry.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. Up in here.
That's what he's gonna say when he walks through the pearly gates. Y'all about to make me lose my mind. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
That's good. It's all right. But you know what? I'm gonna lose my mind until we got to start making some cash money.
Yep.
All right, let me get to the email letter of the day.
Oh.
Okay, it's from the UK. The gentleman by the name of Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd.
Okay, so this is what he writes. So I've got the Schumers ready, and here we go.
Okay.
Hello, darlings. I am quite taken with your show. You Americans are so funny.
Oh, hello. Top of the morning to you, darlings. I'm quite taken. Is he from London?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, darlings. I'm quite taken with your show. You bloody Americans are bleeding tossers, you are, but I really like you.
Would love to see Gina and Christy take on London sort of scenario.
I would really, really like to see Gina and Christy, right? Like come to London, right? And really take it on, really put it on it, really put it in there.
On another note, I'm sure you've heard that Prince Phillip died. The Queen is decidedly heartbroken, I'm sure. And Harry, the Duke of Sussex, has already arrived without his wife, Meghan.
Well, I'm sure you've heard that Prince Phillip, that health nut, has died. He's dropped fucking dead because he's about 8 minutes older than the universe. You know what I'm saying, right? And this old fuck, who would have thought this guy was going to drop so soon? We figured he lived to be 100 in June, right? He's going to be 100. You don't die before your 100th birthday, right? And then Harry's come. Oh, and the Queen is like very upset, like,
yes.
And then Harry came without the little black girl because they don't want to see how dark the baby is.
Excuse me, I must have a sip. Apparently, Meghan is staying in the US because she didn't get clearance for travel. That's got to be a load of rubbish. Anyway, I'd much rather see you two. Well, darlings, I'm sure you're busy. Thank you for always bringing a smile to my face, Lloyd.
Well, Meghan didn't get on the plane because they knew they were going to shoot her at the airport, The guards wouldn't let her near Buckingham Palace, right? They wouldn't even let her near Caesar's Palace in Vegas, right? Because she's just a piece of shit waitress to them. That's all she is. She's the help. So we'd rather see you banging out Harry and William, really, right? That'd be kind of hot, right? Like you two Americans, really be hot and really groovy, right? And I really wish you were here. Love, Lloyd.
Love, Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you for your interpretation of Lloyd.
Cheerio.
I love you. Cheerio. Cheerio, old chap.
Cheerio, Raisin Bran.
So I was about to almost said old sport, like he was the Great Gatsby. Cheerio, old sport.
Hi, old chap. Hey, your butt lips are chapped. Is that what that means, sweetie? Are you wearing chaps like my son, daughter, Chaz? No.
Chaz. Anyway, to everyone that died, good luck up there or down there or wherever you end up.
Hey, hey, Prince Phillip. Enjoy the weather. You need some sunscreen down there?
Wow. And that's that. That's all we got.
That's all we got. This is
Wednesday Wednesday in Boca. Wednesday in Boca. That's all I just said. Wednesday in Boca at the Dubliner.
Wednesday in Boca at the Dubliner. If you're in Florida, and if you're not in Florida, Wednesday night on govsradio.com, Christy Unleashed. And follow me at Christy Miller Comedy. Follow Gina at Savage in the City Pics.
Yeah.
Or at sunshine_state_comedy. I'll have it all in the thing. This has been Lunch Money, darling. And we love you, and we will see you next Monday. Bye.